This DIY I'm about to show you is going to help you to thicken your hair. It's going to help you to get rid of split end. It's going to help you to keep your scalp clean and healthy. So if you're still struggling to retain length, you're still struggling to grow your hair to your desired length and its normal thickness, and you're also battling with dandruff, ishy scalp, your edges are not growing, and you're struggling to put all of this together, this DIY is for you. I'm going to be explaining in detail how to make this DIY, how to use it, and how often you should use it. So if you're still struggling to retain length, you're struggling to thicken your hair, you're always battling with split end, this is for you. This DIY will also help you to regrow your edges and bald spots. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share with someone that needs to see this. Let's get into the video. The one and only ingredient you need to make this is pumpkin seeds. This is what pumpkin seeds look like. I don't know if it comes in powdered form, but I've been using this seed like this. Pumpkin seed is very easy to get. You can get it in the local shops around you, or you can also get it online. Pumpkin seeds contains omega-3 fatty acid which nourish the scalp and the hair follicles. It also contains zinc, it contains magnesium which strengthens the hair shaft and prevents breakage. It also contains antioxidant properties that protect hair cell from damage. I used 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seed in this video. What I'll do next is to transfer into my blender and blend it into a smooth powder. After blending, this is what it looks like. Let me bring it closer to show you how smooth it is. I love to blend it into a smooth paste because it helps me to get out all the nutrients from the seeds. If you don't want to blend this, you can also pound it. Next, I'm going to get my glass jar. If you've been watching my videos, you know I love to use glass jar for my mixtures. Make sure it is well cleaned and sterilized. Next, I'm going to transfer the pumpkin seed into the glass jar. Mind you, you must not use a glass jar in this case. You can decide to use plastic container. You can use your normal bowl and plates at home to make this. So don't think it is a must to use a glass jar. Use whatever you have. I just prefer to use a glass jar because whenever I'm doing the double boiler method, I feel safe with it. After transferring everything to the glass jar, this is what we have. Now I'll go ahead and add any oil of my choice, and I'll be adding 40 ml of coconut oil to this. I'll also add olive oil. I intended to use 40 ml of olive oil as well, but I discovered I don't have enough, so I'm using 20 ml of olive oil, and then I will replace the extra 20 ml with coconut oil. So I'm using coconut oil and olive oil in this video, but feel free to use any oil you have. You can use just coconut oil, you can use just olive oil, you can use sweet almond oil, any oil that works best for you. Feel free to use it. After adding the oil, I'm just going to mix everything to combine together. This is what I have. You can decide to leave this for few hours or few days to infuse naturally, and you can also decide to do the double boiler method, which is what I'm going to do. I have water heating up already on fire. I'm going to drop the glass jar into the water and leave this to simmer for about 35 to 45 minutes, and I'll just stand by it to stir it from time to time. Don't allow it to boil, just let it simmer for a few minutes. And after a few minutes, I'll just turn off the heat. Now it's time to strain. It is still a bit hot, so I'm going to be using this to strain it to prevent my cheesecloths from getting burnt. You can also leave it to cool down completely before you start straining. This is not the regular oil I'm making. I'm not making this to use it as a leave-in in my hair, and I will be explaining how to use it shortly. Mind you, if you are using this method to strain your oil, some of the particles might pass through the strainer and get into your oil. If your hair is not in a protective style, be sure to strain again so you get out all the particles. But if your hair is in a protective style, you can easily wash it out. It will not stay in your hair as it is very, very soft. Now, after straining, I'm going to add my essential oils. You can add any essential oil of your choice. And if you don't have essential oil, feel free to skip this part. Now I'm adding lavender essential oil. You all know I love lavender essential oil a lot. I added few drops of essential oil, about 6 to 8 drops of each of the essential oil. Next, I added tea tree essential oil, and I'm also going to be adding green tea essential oil. If you don't have these ones that I added to mine, feel free to use anyone you have at home or anyone your hair loves. After adding my essential oil, now the oil is ready. You can see this is what I have. I'm just going to stir it to combine everything together. As you can see, there are some particles in there, but I'm not going to strain again because I have my hair in a protective style. And with the way I will use it, I'll be using this in two ways, which I'm going to be explaining shortly. With the way I will use it, I will still get rid of the seeds or the particles from the oil. After mixing everything to combine together, now I'll transfer into an airtight container. If you're still watching this video up to this stage and if not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn your notification bell on so you would be notified whenever I upload a new video. So after transferring into my container, this is what it looks like. This is the amount of oil that I have. You can use this oil in different ways, and I'm going to be explaining how I use mine shortly. Now I have a jar of warm water here, and I've already poured out some part of the oil into this container. I'll just throw the container into the glass jar to keep the oil warm. While that is heating up, I'm going to take down my hair from the protective style. My hair is very dirty. It is due for washing and it is somehow dry. Mind you, I don't leave my hair to be extremely dry before I attend to it to prevent my hair from breaking. I'll leave the oil to warm for a while before I use it. You want to use this while it is warm. Remember I said I'm going to be using this oil in two ways and I'll be explaining the other one after this one. So keep on washing. I'll be sectioning my hair into three because my hair is in a protective style. Work in any section that is okay for you. I'll section my hair and I'm using this oil while it is warm. I'll just apply it on my scalp. I'm going to massage that into my scalp very well and then apply to the length of my hair and the tip of my hair and massage. Emphasis on massage. Massage your scalp very well and work the oil through to the length of your hair. After applying to my hair, I just return it to the glass jar of warm water because I don't want it to be cold. During the time I'm massaging my hair, I'll just return the oil to the glass jar of warm water to keep it warm. I'm going to be focusing more on my scalp and the tips of my hair. If you're experiencing dandruff, you're experiencing dry and itchy scalp, you're always crashing your scalp and your edges are not growing as well, make sure you apply enough of the oil to your edges and massage your edges. Massage the oil into your edges very well and to the tips of your hair. If you notice, I'm using more oil compared to the ones I normally use if I'll be leaving the oil in my hair, if I will not be washing it out. This time I'm using more compared to that. That is because I'm using this as a treatment for now, which I will be washing out. Apply enough on your edges and spend time to massage. I'm just cutting some parts of the massaging off because I don't want the video to be too long. But just massage it and take my time to work the oil through to the tips of my hair. Make sure you focus on the tips of your hair as well if you are suffering from split ends. If the ends of your hair are constantly breaking and it is making you not to retain length, make sure you focus on the tips of your hair as well to prevent split ends. I'm just going to repeat same thing to the rest of my hair. Remember, if your edges are not growing, you've been struggling to grow them back, focus on your edges also. Add enough of the oil and spend time to massage. After massaging my scalp and working the product through to the length of my hair, I'm just going to twist that section, keep it away, and repeat same thing to the rest of my hair. Now I'm done with the three sessions, and this is what my hair is looking like. Now I'm just going to take some time to massage my scalp very, very well. And after that, this is what I have left. This is the one I have left in my previous bottle, and this is the one I have left in the one I just used. I'm going to add the two together, and when I'm making my DIY deep conditioner, I'll just add it to my deep conditioner and blend it. That is the second way I use it on my natural hair. When I'm done applying the products on my scalp, I'll just put on a plastic bag and leave it for about 30 to 45 minutes. Then I go ahead and wash my hair. I go ahead with my normal wash day. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one.